Hey guys, this is going to be a quick unboxing and look at the Ofna Hyper SSE. This is a four-wheel drive buggy that Ofna has released, and actually this replaced the LX2E. The LX2E has been out for at least 4 or 5 years, maybe a little bit longer than that, and I guess Ofna felt it was time to do some updates and upgrades to a buggy. So instead of creating another LX2E buggy and making like a .2 or whatever they would have done, they just redesigned a whole new buggy. And the LX2E has been discontinued. You can still find parts elsewhere, but I figured I'd go ahead and purchase this. This is the 80% built one. It's not the ready to run one. And I did get this from my favorite place, Tower Hobbies. They probably love me there. But anyway, like I said, this is the Hyper SSE, and they did come out with a truggy version of this as well. It's constructed somewhat the same, but of course, it's probably got longer A-arms, dog bones, etc., blah, blah, blah. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this top off and show you guys what you get. Ooh, it's all over the place. I see something off the back I do not like at all. These are not glued. Boo! Yeah, a big boo on that. But anyway, yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Stickers, of course. So of course we gotta put all those on there. It is 80% built, quote unquote. So maybe that's part of the 20%, but that's more like 30%. I don't know. But you get the instruction manual, of course. Ofna saves money on their instruction manual, so they just print them on regular paper, staple them together. It's duplex printing. We'll go through that later on, but this is the manual. I thought it'd be for the E and the Nitro one. It probably is. I don't see a picture of the Nitro one, but anyway, this is the instruction manual. Normally they include both kits in here. Basic instructions and stuff for it. To the tires and wheels. This is a pretty soft compound. It does kind of feel like my other ones. I have to get my other buggy tires and wheels and compare them. So I do have some that are already glued, and I do have some on-road ones. So I haven't decided if I'm going to make this car into a street car or a off-road basher type, or I may do some of both, because I do kind of miss the speed and power of a buggy and being able to run it everywhere. So anyway, I'll get these to the side. Not too thrilled about that because I hate gluing tires and wheels. Sometimes I get a little lopsided. So anyway, here is the wing for it. This does look to be the same wing that is on the LX2E. Just looking at it right off the bat. I wish I still had mine. I actually got rid of it to do a comparison between the two, but I know the guy that has it, so I can do a comparison on those. It does have a pinion gear on there. Looks to be about a 14 or 15 tooth. And of course, this is motor mount. They did make this motor mount a lot easier to put on than the LX2E, which is good. More of an updated design. Oh, let's get to the meat. Oh, it's another tire in here. Make sure there's nothing else. There are no tools. I think this thing may actually be secured down. So let me get something to cut this. Got that cut. This is the body, of course. Completely clear. That's part of the 20% that you need to put together. And here is the meat of this car. The meat of this whole thing that everyone probably like me wants to see. Turn this on real quick, try to get a better view and look. Oh, off the bat, this looks beefier. Oh my gosh, in the front of it especially. She looks like a Terminator vehicle or something. That is pretty beefy in the front. God, these are thick. That's a good thing. I'm not complaining, but that is a very good thing that those are thick and beefy, and these shocks look very, very beefy as well. Dang, they look beefy. This looks to be pretty well constructed. Sorry, I'm just looking at a couple of things with this. Yeah, this looks to be pretty strong and constructed. Plastic looks good on it. I like this different shade of the chassis that they colored it as. It's not just their standard aluminum colored plated chassis, but it's got like a little gold or like a copper color to it, which is good. It kind of stands out more. This is one of the bigger adjustments, excuse me, I was talking about. For the motor mount, they make it a lot easier. You actually screw this onto your motor, and then you can slide and adjust that in there, and 2 screws go on top, and it helps you to adjust your gear mesh a little bit easier. But it helps you to change out motors and pinion gears a lot quicker as well, which is a very good thing on my part, because sometimes I do tend to change my gearing a lot. Servo housing, that's different. So this is actually a complete different construction than the LX2E. I'm not sure about that gearbox and some of the stuff back there, but they may have kept a few components, but this stuff is really, really beefy. It kind of reminds me of an HPI Vorza. Of course, the Vorza's A-arms are a little bit more solid for a little bit more strength, but this looks to be like it's going to be pretty tough. I mean, just looking at these components on it and the way it's constructed, that's pretty strong too. So good, they gave me a pieces for that servo there. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of smiling about this as well, because it looks like it's going to be a pretty strong buggy. Not that the LX2E wasn't strong. It did have maybe a few weak points. I only broke mine once when I ran into a wall. You guys might have seen that when I was racing the X01. It had some bad tires and kind of slid. And I actually broke this piece right here, which was one solid piece. And now if you see there, it is 2. It's connected up there and it goes in there, which is good. That means it's going to be a lot stronger. Yeah, this looks to be pretty good. The only thing I can say is I do not like the fact that I have to glue these down. So it does give me the option to actually change tires if I don't want to use this particular tire. Compound seems to be pretty good, and it does have a pretty decent tread design to it. It doesn't feel to be too soft nor too hard. So Obayo Fire tires is the name of the tire. Anyway, that is a quick unboxing and look at this. I'm going to try to get this up and running pretty soon. I still have a couple more cars I need to finish driving. I still have some reviews coming up, final thoughts on a couple of vehicles I have as well. So I want to try to get that up. But as far as painting this body, you guys let me know what color you think or how this body should be painted. I got a friend whose wife does an excellent job on painting cars, so I may hire her on to paint this bad boy for me. So anyway, as always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and put any comments below. And if you guys have one of these, let me know. I'd like to check out some of you guys' running videos and color schemes that you painted the body as. So, but like I said, it's probably going to be another couple weeks before I get this thing up and running. I do have some gear to put in there. Actually, before I stop, let me do one quick thing to see how that works. So actually looking at these flaps on the side, I don't know if that's going to be adjustable or not. It looked a little bit different in the pictures for it, but that is my assumption. I'll have to look up and see a little bit more information on that to keep some of that dirt and stuff from getting clogged up back here, because the A-arms are constructed a little bit different. I do have some flaps I can put on there to keep some grime and everything else from getting caught up in there. And these may come off because I can see those popping off very easy. But it may help in speed runs. It may help with some of the aerodynamics of the car as well. But you guys, I have to tell you that this plastic is really thick on here. Take a pretty hard hit to break and snap some stuff, and these shocks are really, really beefy, and they have full oil in all of them, which they should, but sometimes they don't. But like I said, anyway, that's a quick look at this. Don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.